During our company-wide weekly meeting, the intern actually had the audacity to flip the projector screen to my personal commute logs. She pointed at the 300,000 Rolls-Royce Cullinan listed under my name and publicly accused me of misappropriating company assets for personal use. Who could have guessed that this top-tier vehicle, the very face of the company's success, was actually a lifeline I had provided out of my own pocket 2 years ago? The intern, Madison, tilted her chin up arrogantly and slammed a stack of photos onto the mahogany conference table. Nate, I'm officially reporting Diana. She's been using the company's luxury vehicle as her private car to pick up and drop off her kids. This is a massive conflict of interest and a blatant misuse of company resources. She even went as far as suggesting the company fire me on the spot. Our boss, Nate, looked as grim as a gathering storm. I watched this ambitious intern with a cold gaze, feeling a flicker of genuine pity. She was so desperate to climb the corporate ladder that she didn't realize the rungs beneath her feet were made of fragile glass. That company car she kept talking about? It was my 30th birthday present to myself. Back then, to help the company land major contracts and maintain a high-end image, I had generously lent it to the firm, free of charge, for 2 whole years. The conference room fell into a suffocating silence. The hum of the air conditioning was the only sound, but I felt a chill that went straight to my bones. It wasn't the temperature, it was the sheer coldness of human nature. In the photos, the black Cullinan gleamed under the streetlights, parked steadily in front of an elite preschool. The shots were taken from malicious angles, clearly capturing the moment I leaned down to pick up my daughter. Madison leaned her weight on the edge of the table, buzzing with self-righteous excitement. She pointed at me as if she were catching a thief in the middle of a heist. As a senior executive, Ms. Mercer hasn't just failed to set an example, she has openly trampled over our regulations, she shouted. She's treating the company's most valuable asset like her personal mobile nursery, even driving it on the weekends. Next, she projected a dense spreadsheet onto the screen. I've done the math. She's adding an extra 25 miles of wear and tear every single day. Between the depreciation of that V12 engine and the maintenance, she's costing this company thousands of dollars a month, and that's not even counting the labor costs for a professional driver. She then turned to Nate, who sat at the head of the table. He was an old college friend of mine and the founder of this firm. Years ago, when the company was so broke it couldn't meet payroll, I was the one who emptied my savings to keep us afloat. To help him look the part of a successful CEO for big clients, I didn't hesitate to offer up my Cullinan, which I'd owned for less than a month. What started as a temporary gesture of generosity had stretched into 2 years. I paid for the gas. I paid for the insurance. I even covered the maintenance out of my own pocket. On the days our driver was busy, I was the one personally behind the wheel, chauffeuring VIPs for him. Everyone in this building knew exactly who that car belonged to. Yet now, as I looked at Nate, I couldn't find a trace of defense in his eyes. He simply knit his brows, his index finger tapping rhythmically on the table. I knew him too well. Whenever he started calculating the cost-benefit of sacrificing someone else, he made that exact movement. Diana, Nate finally spoke. His voice was low, raspy, and filled with a clinical, professional coldness. Is this evidence Madison provided? Is it all true? I stared into his eyes, my heart skipping a beat. He actually had the nerve to ask me if it was true. A year ago, when the company's cash